Okay, this is my bag. I don't call it anything other than my bag. I've actually used a lot of the stuff in it. Essentially, it's 5'11", 24 with an extra little thing on it. Weighs about 34 pounds. So what I'll do is I'm going to stop the video, I'm going to break it all down, and then we'll go for it. Sound cool?
Spin it around.
Oh, watch. It even twerks. Okay, now we're back. Like I said, it's a 5'11", 24, which is really nice. Oh crap, there's more shit in there too. This right here, that's my medical. I ain't pulling all that crap out of there. There's too much in there. That's more in a IFAC and then some. Basically, almost be able to do a lot of spin stuff. Okay, over here. Hold on.
I gotta get off the chair because I'm short.
Yeah, I can't put a portable footstool in there. Okay. This, never had to use yet. This thing's cool. You know, like when you go to warehouses and stuff, those 4-in-1s to get water. Oh yeah, it's called a slick lock key for, you know, those like at
Silcock.
Yeah, where you got fucking water inside buildings and stuff, or outside where you can't turn them on. This thing will work for it. Okay, as you can see with the 5'11", 1 pouch, 2 pouch, and 3 pouch. Okay, 1 pouch, 2 pouch, 3 pouch.
We'll do that again because I was panning back over.
Yeah, okay.
Do your 1 pouch, 2 pouch again. Over there.
1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
Small, small, and then the middle, right there. All this shit does fit in there. A pair of extra work gloves, you know. Tech sexy. Don't like using fucking leaves. Maps of every place, you know, places that I go up and play in. Gifford, Wenatchee, Mount Rainier, well, outside of Mount Rainier. Over by, what is it, Skate Creek. That's where we love to play. 2 compasses. 1 food break. Ooga booga mask. Little bag. Oh yeah, if you notice, I put everything in Ziploc bags because, you know, they come in handy. Snare wires that are already pre-made. Sewing kit. Matches. Spool sewing thread. Fishing kit. Hooks in there. I know that's that because I use that shit. Extra nice. Chocolate bars in case you run across those single females that'll, you know, I heard will do anything for a chocolate bar. You know, like what is that movie for? You think Hitler would fuck me for a chocolate bar? Hey, we can have a good time. More toilet paper. You never have enough of this shit. And inside there, that's where I put the. As you can see, there's 2 disposable lighters in there. That way they can't run out of fluid, which is really nice too. Redundancy. These are so nice. Everybody knows what these things are. Ta-da. Getting those things is a bitch. These things are worth their weight in gold. They are so nice.
It's a stove.
Yeah, everybody knows what that is.
Not everybody. That's why people are watching this.
I made a video on it.
I don't care. Maybe they're not coming in at that video.
Well, that's their job. Replacement. I've had to use this before, and that's just a replacement, so I haven't used that one yet. But everything else I have. The stuff that, here's basically what I'm going to say is I've used all this stuff. If you see stuff that's new, it's because I replaced it. Okay, now we're going into the main bag. Right there. That is a pair of pants. You know, like I do my homemade camouflage. They're for summer pants. Because normally I wear Ranger, what is it? Wally World Ranger pants. You know, cheap cards. Pair of seal socks. These things, you know, you can walk through water in them up to, you know, they're kind of pricey, but they're worth their weight in gold. 1 snug pack jungle bag. The reason why I don't have 2 or 1 big sleeping bag, you combine these 2. Because if it's too hot, you don't want this big ass sleeping bag. These things work good. Also, put one inside the other, which is really nice. Keeps you really warm. And then you got this over here. Okay, you know what these are. These things are really nice for thermal block. But like I was saying with the sleeping bags, you put them one inside the other, which also creates dead air, which keeps you really warm. But at the same time, you know, it's like trying to wash one big a sleeping bag. It's a pain in the butt. Take one, wash it out, because you're gonna get grungy and stinky. Easier to wash, easier to dry. This thing, it's antimicrobial. I got this at, shoot, a long time ago. It's worth its weight in gold, which is really nice. This is just a cheapie, whatchamacallit. Okay, like, both of these are 40 degrees, but you know, I've put these in together and yeah. Get down to 20 and it's really nice. Because I'm a hot buddy. Okay. Little packet of tea, coffee, instant drinks, oatmeal, all that stuff you can put in your mouth and a mouthful of water and easy to go. These things, yeah, they are nice, but the problem is they taste like shit. You just keep them up, they're good to go. You can just chew on them, put them in your, you know, like how people like chew. Take it, put it in your mouth and just kind of suck on it. You know, it's got a malty taste. Yeah, it's one of those things that gets to it. I already showed what's that. Here, pair of really good work gloves. And then here you have the wool liners. These are worth their weight in gold too. Let me show you. These things, you know what I'm saying? Worth your weight in gold. Those can go inside there, you keep your hands warm. Pair of gaiters. These things, yeah. Everybody knows what gaiters are. Those things really work, especially here in the Pacific Northwest. All my gear is for the Pacific Northwest, wet and climbing. Over here, this thing is really nice. Got this next to nothing, basically free. Works really good. One of them squeezers. Okay, over here. The nectars of the gods. Nectars of the gods, coffee. Got to have it. Here, MREs. Instant fart in a bag. Those are nice. What I basically carry is, there should be 5 of them in there, 5 or 6. Probably have to go back through it, but that's enough. Like I said, this is enough here to keep me going for 3 days, sitting on my ass doing nothing. But like I said, if you know what you're doing, you can't catch nothing here in Washington within 3 days. You're dumb, blind, and fucking, I'm resigning. That's why I say, more you know, less you got to carry. This stuff right here, socks, and more socks, and an extra shirt. Down below, there's your thermals, the silky softs, lightweight and nice. Everybody knows what that is, paracord. Over here, you know what that is? That's one of those shirts, really nice. Especially when you're carrying this shit, this stuff will work away, but the arms are really nice because you got an extra pocket to pull some of that shit and put it right here. Cigarettes, lighters, whatever you want. This, worth its weight in gold too. Put those little mosquito nets you put over your head. Also breaks out your outline. Thing is, with this, it's really nice. Especially that way it lets out the feet and put it over your head and put a boonie cap on it. If you're going to go out and seriously play, yeah, you're going to have one of these. If you don't, you seriously don't go out and play. Now, trying to make this quick as possible. Over here, Gore-Tex pants, overpants, you know, wet season, throw those over. Or you can wear these when you're wet and dry your other crap out. Here, my hammock. Now, this thing is actually, me and my woman, we both sat in it. And it worked. She was a little scared, you know, 'cause she's a mother. But it held both of us, no problem. I actually slept in it. I felt like I was a baby. It was really cool. Except for all the critters going underneath really kind of freaked me out. Baby sack. Thing's nice. Had to wash it a couple times. Patch it a couple times because the bottom does kind of go tits out on you. Yep, that's it. Oh, hold on. I forgot. This thing's got more pockets than my fucking pants. Over on this side. Oh, my tobacco. Yeah. Chocolate bar and tobacco. Women will go crazy. Toothbrush. Extra candle. It's like a lot of the stuff I just throw in here. If I got extra room, I'll throw stuff in it. It's like, oh, here you go. Okay, and then on this side, foot powder. This stuff you got to have, but man, you get some seriously stinky toes. More matches. Emergency bag. This one's cool because it turns into a sleeping bag. A little extra pricey on that one. More water tab purifiers. And that's it. Like I said, I've used this stuff and other things. I just keep throwing stuff in there. If I come across something, I'll throw it in. There's a little extra room in there. We're good to go. Now, and then, last but not least, my bushcraft knife. This thing's nice. Basically, it's a machete cut down, which was really nice. Perfect length. Handle made by me, which is nice. This thing cuts like a motherfucker. I put that some bitch in there, right? Other way. Now over here, a little pouch that added to it. Got a bunch of other fire starting stuff, snares, little paracord, matches in there, and fishing kit, snare, and you know, stuff for fishing. Never had to use any of that fun stuff yet. I just have it on there because it looked cool. Like I said, I always carry redundancy of all kinds of things. But it's like if you don't have it, you know you're eventually going to need it. Other than that, and you got to have the ferro rod. I've used these a couple times. I mean, yeah, it's nice to have it as the last resort because it's better to use matches or a lighter. So, with that, that's it. Okay, we're back. Had a little brief intermission, family issues. Okay, that one top pocket up here, I didn't say what it was. Basically, waterproof matches, candles. So notice there's a bunch of different things. This kind of stuff, if when you really get out in the field, you'll understand. And we're not talking a couple hours and then going back home, uploading a video and go look at my pretty gear. Oh, I got a scratch and I got to go home. No, when we go up, we do it for weeks on end, and you'll find out what does and what don't. And you'll wind up going, I need 2 or 3 of those things because something might break or I use it up. Another thing too, listen, Hawk 2, and we got the original Hawk 2 dog, is these things, these little cards. These things are cool as fuck. The problem is, once you use them, you can't put them back in there. Yeah, I'm not going to take it out of the bag. This is a new set. There's 4 of them in there. Basically, you get everything and anything. You get them off a Teamer for $5. Like I said, this I carry in here. I also have another one, which I made the case for myself, which is basically plastic, oh man, I just had a brain fart. The square ice cream tub. Made it the size, it's inside. They're all in there. Here, there you go. These things. You get like 4 or 5 of them per thing. The hooks last forever. The woman went and used one. She's like, "Oh, I'll catch something." I'm like, "Man, we'll see what happens." She wound up catching a 17-inch
catfish.
Catfish, or not a catfish.
It was a catfish.
Not a bullhead.
Well, it's still a catfish.
These things, they are nice.
And it was off a teeny tiny little hook.
One of these
like
things.
this.
Because she was trying to get the bluegill.
I got the bluegill too.
Which is nice. These
no
things
worm or
do come in
anything.
handy. Like I said, once you pull them out, you got to put them someplace else. Basically, because they're stainless steel and they do work. All the little things you would think, oh, they don't work. Bullshit, they do. Like I said, these things, I'm repeating myself. If you go up and really do this kind of stuff, not just in your backyard, but actually get out and, practice your skills. Like you said, you will find out what does and doesn't work. And then you're going to want 2 or 3 of them. Because the one thing, you can't just run to the damn store.
Here, hold on, I'm going to Hawk 2 out. Hawk 2 is being a little loud.
Yeah, like I said, she's the original Hawk 2 dog. But other than that, like I said, all my gear I've used. The new stuff, you can tell, had to replace them because you can only use them so much. Yeah, I'm just happy I was wondering where I put those extra gloves at. you know. And another thing too is this thing. These green military thermal heavy duty ones. One thing that will avoid thermal, if you know how to use it right. That's another little quick tutorial I'm going to do on another video. Thermal, yeah, I advise everybody get one, even a cheap brand, because you'll learn how to use it, and then you also can learn to figure out how to get around it and how to avoid it. There's all kinds of little tricks of the trade, but you don't want to put those tricks in the trade out on YouTube, because then the government and, you know, whoever's going to want to mess with your ass, they're going to, oh, and this is the tricks they know. Keep it to yourself. But other than that, yeah, I would show my medical kit, but that's personal. And that should be about it. So, oh, another thing too, homemade jobs. You know, but the 511 does make a damn good pack, and it does fit, and oh, it works wonders for me. This would be my third line gear, but you know, like I said, get out and play, because putting all this stuff on and walking, oh, it's totally different. You know, that's the whole thing. You know, it's like when you get out and play, oh, I got my kit, my da-da-da-da-da. That's one thing I've noticed about a lot of these individuals. Say, oh, I got the gear, but I don't actually get out and do the stuff. Try running and walking on uneven places. Yeah, it's totally different than doing road marches and blah, blah, blah. But I'm trying to keep this short and sweet, so like and subscribe, get out and play, do your thing.